When you're an empath and you let somebody in your life, you give them access to your thoughts, your feelings, your vulnerability, your intimacy. When there's a mutual connection, a mutual attraction, it means so much, right? Talk deep, we shared thoughts and feelings, there was intimacy, but his actions started sabotaging everything. One minute he's disrespecting me in a text. When his life starts falling apart, he wants to call and apologize. It's like he couldn't stand losing me. Not for good. But at the same time, he couldn't stand up for me either. And I recognize his heart. I know who he is behind all the manipulation and all the avoidance. When you let dysfunction lead the way, you don't just hurt me. You hurt yourself. You play yourself out of finances, out of trust, out of respect, and out of a good person who was actually in your corner. He let fear, ego, and another girl's influence come between us. At the end of the day, I can have love, empathy for him, but when he became a liability in my life instead of somebody that I saw as an asset to my life, you just realize love is not enough. I'm sorry's are not enough. When you give someone your love, when you give somebody connection, and that other person sabotages it, disrespects it, when you let outside voices get into your head, you're prioritizing drama over the truth. He just thought I'd always be there to catch him when he falls. When you treat somebody who loves you like that, you don't just disrespect that person, you disrespect yourself. Because I was genuine and I was real. He played himself out of that. Real connection is when you can be yourself, when you can laugh, when you can be vulnerable, you can feel safe together. Not something that's built off trash talk, gossip, negativity, because that's shallow. And the second the drama or the gossip runs out, there's nothing left to stand on. If somebody has to interfere with your relationship with someone else, tries to fight for that upper hand, they clearly don't have it. Because that's not a connection with that person, that's just trying to control that person. That's just pure disrespect, thinking you could let a person interfere with my life. I'm a grown-ass woman, this is not high school. But if it was high school, I'd be confronting it head on. And I'm not scared of any consequences either. I'm not here to let somebody play on my name or my life. So when somebody crosses that line, I fight just as dirty as they try to play me. I don't go looking for drama ever. But if somebody has the balls to bring it, I'll handle it. No hesitation. I'm over here innocent, focused, and prioritizing real connections and real energy. While others are chasing drama, control games, and fake-ass interactions. I'm thriving. I'm unapologetic. And I live in my truth. With him, he's a liability, so I just cut him off. It's done. Cut off the one who had the chance to protect the connection, but I'll confront the instigator. Then she tried to stick her neck out like that, especially in the looks department. That's brave. That's foolish. Here's the thing. People with purpose do not stalk others. She had my name in her mouth, acting like she could touch my life or touch my vibe. They don't lie on social media. They don't manufacture drama just to have something to say. And they don't need a scapegoat just to feel powerful. See, people that start this type of shit are irrelevant, are lonely, and powerless. They're social pariahs. And they're not made for real confrontation. So they find a loophole. So they find a space where they're able to be cruel to people with minimal consequences. And they usually target the person that they're intimidated by, whether it be in beauty, intelligence, power, or their energy. It's their one shot of leveling with someone of that caliber. It's the case with her, and it's the case with a lot of people that I deal with online. And he knows that. I get a lot of angry, bitter trolls. That's what trolling and stalking is. It's sadism. They need a place they can antagonize and provoke without getting the brakes beaten off of them. Like, I know what this girl looks like, and she's literally a silver platter of roast material. She still chose to put her neck out like that. She's a greasy, big back, lonely femcel, a cyber troll. So, trolling, interfering with your life isn't random. It's rooted in envy, impotence, and a desperate grab for control. And with him, I gave him a chance to show me he cared, that his sorry was genuine, to start to repair what we had, to protect our connection instead of letting it slip. But he still chose his own fears and his own avoidance. Opportunity was there, and he didn't honor it. Recognize love and effort when it's there. And when it's not there, when they're not an asset to my life anymore, know when somebody is genuinely trying and when they're not. My time, my energy, my boundaries, they matter. I matter. My feelings matter. And I don't tolerate avoidance. Love and empathy are not enough, especially when somebody won't meet you halfway. Sometimes the lesson is to let people go, let them live their path, because holding on can just drain your energy. You just have to step back, prioritize your growth, your health, your peace, because somebody who's in your life and is not adding to that growth, that peace, they become a liability.